it's kind of interesting to watch the evolution of the guide over a period of time.
When was the first one?
1963. And then there were a whole bunch of them after that. It was actually initially just a guide for the facilities part of it, and it eventually became a program type thing. And then it was in 85, 86, that version of the guide was the one where institutional responsibility kind of came to the forefront. After that, before that, it had been, what institutional responsibility. But what people don't realize is, starting in the early 70s, the guide, the first version they came out with, I believe it was 72, recommended that you have a committee in place to oversee. That was one way to improve things. So the issue of committees and this type of thing have been around for a long time. And it was a 3-person committee. The Public Health Service policy, which started in 1971 and was amended again in 78 or 79, was amended once sooner than that, but towards the end. It also had this committee, and it became a 5-person committee towards the end of the 70s, and then the major revision took place in 1985, and that was after they went out and looked at a cross-section of institutions and how the policy was working, because a letter of assurance used to be a 1-page document. That's all it was a 1-page document. Now it's reams. So it's kind of interesting to watch that evolve. But at our institution, we started a committee because the guide required you have this committee, and I talked that committee into allowing us to require, from a business standpoint, investigators to fill out a 2 or 3-page form so that we could provide them better service. And then so it was very easy when the things started coming in to just keep adding another layer on, and people got used to it. But if you don't know what they're doing, you can't provide good service. So, and they didn't seem to object to that. Nobody was holding their feet to the fire.